Next thing we're going to do, take our front fender, this piece here, the pointed nose goes out. You're just going to sit here, and you might have to tilt it a little bit to get it past the shocks. Just tilt it, snap it down into place. Then you're going to find 4 bolts in here. Phillips head top on them. And these are going to go in here. You don't need to Loctite these, they're not going to go anywhere. Finger start them. Do the same on the other side. Okay, so now you have your front fender on. Alright, now we're at the front hood. In order to put the front hood on, if you look at the back of the hood, I've already snipped these off, but it comes with little hooks, plastic hooks that go out. You can go ahead and snip those off. Just make sure you still have a little bit of plastic there to slide in the hooks. And it's just the 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to go ahead and plug your front headlight assembly in. You got that in. And you're going to take this. There's a little slot right down here. That's going to go in this front slot here. And you're going to slide the hood on. You're going to hold it there while you walk around. Now on your fronts, the important thing on these is to make sure that your plastic, the red plastic or whatever color your scooter is plastic, goes over top of this plastic here. So that's how it's going to set. That'll keep water from getting down in it. Put your screw in. You can start tightening that up. And just make sure you hold the front in place, that little hook that you had in there. Tighten that up. Put your bottom screw in. Go around and do the other side. Okay, so now your front cowl's on. That's done. The next step on the scooter is to put your rear rack on. This is where you're going to need an Allen wrench. You have a little setup here for impact gun to do it with. But it's just the last 4 remaining bolts you have in your bag. The 2 long ones are going to go in the 2 front holes. The small one's going to go in the rear hole. Just take your tray, set it on there, get a little bit of Loctite on. Now when you're putting these on, just make sure you don't tighten one down all the way until you got them all set and started to go. So I have that one started. Alright, so then now all three started. Go ahead and tighten them down. Okay, so that's your rear rack installed. Alright, your last step of the scooter is to go ahead and put your mirrors on it. You can put the trunk on if you want. A lot of people just leave it where they can put their own thing on the back here. The trunk comes with it. The trunk's really easy to install. There's just 4 bolts in the trunk. Comes with the hardware. Just stick it on here and put your bolts down through the bottom of it and you can tighten it up right there. So that's easy to put on. Mirrors, they're easy to put on too. You just take your mirrors. You got the left one here. Make sure that you wind that all the way up so you got as much thread showing as possible. A little bit of Loctite. Make sure you get it seated good and thread good. Go ahead and just tighten it down with your hand. And just take a 14mm wrench and tighten down the top here, and that'll slug it into place. You can finger tighten it down to the plastic and then just give it a couple of turns so that you don't have to kill it. Okay, and that mirror's on. Do the same to the left. Slug tights. Now you just need to install the battery and check out our video on prepping them before you ride them. You can check that video out. It's the same for all the scooters. But that's the assembly of the T3 scooter. It's not real bad. A little bit more difficult when you're doing the hand tools, but it doesn't take long. It shouldn't take you more than an hour to put your scooter together and get it ready to ride. So thanks.